It's a 97-50 exhibition opening victory for the Buffalo Bulls over the Daemen Wildcats here at UB's Alumni Arena. Bulls head coach Nate Oats is here. Did that go the way that you were hoping it went?
Yeah, a little bit better than it did a couple years ago. So we
haven't forgotten that overtime game, have
No,
you?
we definitely won't. I mean, Daemen, they're 22nd in the country, Division II. They're going to be good. They've only had 10 practices, so they're not. Obviously, they're going to get a lot better here. But I was more concerned with how our energy was. Like, we didn't shoot the ball that well from three, but I think we had 20-plus old boards. So, like, the effort stuff was what I wanted to see. We had some defensive breakdowns late, but our effort was great. The offensive boards having over 20, and just our defensive intensity and our defensive energy was really good.
Speaking of energy, and he's going to join us in a couple minutes, but Dante Carruthers had a lot of it here tonight. He always brings energy to your team. He seems like he's ready to take that to a different level.
No, he's been unbelievable. I mean, really, on a lot of practice days, he's been our best player, just with a lot of different stuff, just his defensive energy, his leadership, making simple passes. He's able to play the point some now. I think he kind of displayed it all a little bit tonight. And he's been shooting the ball really well, too. That's the one thing I was a little disappointed with. We didn't shoot the ball well tonight, but everything else, pretty good. Great first time to be in front of our fans, so happy with that. You know, wish Dante could have been with us. We'll get him healthy, and he'll be out here against St. Francis.
First chance to play in a real college setting for your two freshmen, Rondo Segou and Janathan Williams, and even Trayvon Fagan, the other new player here. Assess how those guys did in their first kind of test.
I mean, Rondo led us in scoring, so he's got a little energy. He's got a little flair to his game.
Dante's rubbing off on him, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And Dante's actually taken him under his wing really well, especially on the defensive end. So, you know, Janathan and Rondo are both going to be really good. I think Nate made some really good plays. He's long. He showed he can, you know, even with some mistakes, he can make up for it with his athleticism on defense. And Rondo's really skilled. He's put a lot of time in. Those two guys are both big-time gym rats. Trayvon's going to be really good for us. He's still figuring stuff out. Seemed to step slow, overthinking stuff today, but he's like all the lobs Montel was getting. I think Trayvon can do the same thing. So those three will be fun for us this year.
All right, off and running on a good start. Bulls head coach Nate Oats with his team with an impressive preseason victory, exhibition opening victory over the Daemen Wildcats. As Nate talked about, a good test, a test he was looking forward to, and one guy that passed the test. You always pass the test, whether they're in the classroom or here on the court, Dante Carruthers. But take me through this game. Did this go the way that you wanted to see it go?
Yeah. I mean, it was a great score. It's a great game. Everybody, you know, did well. The freshmen, you know, first time out there, it was pretty good. But the best thing that I loved about our team today was our defense. So that was one thing that stood out to me because I'm a defensive guy.
You played with a lot of energy, both defensively and offensively. You always do that. Are you ready to raise that a little bit even more this year?
This senior year, I really don't think I have a choice. So, yeah.
Coach talked a little bit about how you have taken a guy like Rondo Segou under your wing. You were cheering him as hard as anybody was. I think you were the most disappointed he didn't do anything more than lay it up on that breakaway layup of his, right? Talk about the relationship between the two of you, what you see your role as in helping him make the transition.
I mean, just being like a great big brother, mentor type of guy. You know, he lives with me, so him and Janathan is my roommates, and Devontae, of course. So, you know, just trying to help those guys day in and day out, you know, get through the college setting. So just trying to stay here and help them as much as I can while I'm still here. So
how excited are you for this season, along with what you saw here tonight? How excited are you for what the potential of this team can be this season?
Potential is a strong word, but the ceiling is high. We bring it day in and day out in practice, so I'm excited.
All right, that's Dante Carruthers off to a good start. Good job, Dante. Congratulations to him. Will, these are always sometimes difficult games to get a feel for what they are, what they mean, but I think you probably will say that this went the way that everybody expected it to and the way that everybody wanted it to.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Division II versus Division III school, so on paper you're going to look and see the Bulls are expected to win. But they did it handily the way they've done it. We've seen different outcomes where Daemen's challenged the Bulls in exhibition games, and it doesn't necessarily predict the outcome of the season. So it's just an exhibition game, but the Bulls performed very well tonight.
All right, both these teams are going to be very good this year, including the Daemen Wildcats, who are going to have maybe their best season as well ever. Off and rolling. It may not be November yet, but basketball season is here. He's ready. We're ready. The Bulls look like they're ready. We hope you enjoyed the start of the college basketball season. We'll see you back here in a couple of weeks for the first official game of the year, but the Bulls are off to a good start with a win over Daemen. We thank you for watching tonight's game here on ESPN.